Here's what we started with today. I did give you some ideas on foot and ball position. I will send those out to you. What we are looking for, as we just discussed, is what's right for you. We are looking for a position where you can be balanced, plain and simple. All right. So you're able to swing around. We want you to swing around an axis point, and we want you to be in balance. Okay? So, for example, some players have very wide stances. They're able to handle those. Some players have very narrow stances. They're able to handle those. Generally, a bigger guy has a wider stance, which is obvious, which is pretty natural. That is not always the case. Okay? So what we need is what's right for you, not what's right for somebody else. Okay? And there's some criteria to that. Okay? And we discussed it for you. Okay, now, here is one of your first swings of the day. I'm going to draw a line down the center of your body. I am a believer in swinging around an axis point. I am not a big believer in weight shift. I believe that you should have 50% of your weight on each foot, and that when you coil your body to the right, you should not mentally or deliberately shift weight. Now, in saying that, does not mean that a small amount of weight won't shift into the inside of your right foot towards the heel, which is where you want it, but do not do it deliberately. When you do it deliberately, it becomes lateral, okay? And when you don't do it deliberately, there tends to be a little bump into the inside of the right foot based on the fact that you are simply turning around that axis point. Do you understand?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so here we go. Here's one of your first swings of the day. So I'll just block off your right hip and block off the side, outside of your head. Let's swing back to the top of your backswing. Okay, so what you will notice is a little bit of lateral movement through that area, and you will notice that you have definitely put weight on your right foot. I consider that excess. Even though it doesn't look like much, we are striving for perfection. We are not going to get perfection, but we're striving for it. All right? And that is definitely lateral. You've definitely loaded your right side. I know a number of teachers that teach that. Okay? I do not believe in it. I believe you should, in English, stand still and turn in the same spot. Plain and simple. Okay? Because it makes more sense, and it's more logical, and it's easier to return the club to the ball, based on all other factors being equal. Okay? Here we go. Now, secondly, you don't always get around to your finish. Pretty good on that one. Pretty good on that one. You don't always get around to your finish, and you let go of the club at the end of the swing. You have two pressure points in your hands. The last three fingers of the left hand hold the grip on the palm, and at no time during your swing does that ever loosen. Okay? Mm-hmm. People that are not strong tend to do that at the top of their backswing because the club feels heavy. Yeah. Women, older men. I don't see that as a problem with you. The problem with you is you tend to lose pressure at the end of your swing, so you're actually losing pressure through impact. A very key pressure point is the palm of the right hand, where the palm hits the left thumb, and that pressure needs to be maintained right through to the end of the swing. Okay? Because you are putting tremendous amount of pressure with the angle of your right wrist. Your right wrist is bent. Your right wrist is bent through impact. That angle needs to be maintained through impact and right to the end of the swing. Right. Okay? Okay. All right. Okay. So what I asked you to do, very simple, today, was stand still and turn in the same spot. Okay. Let's jump forward. Okay, so we did a little drill. I asked you to over-exaggerate, and I asked you to cock your right knee in, so you can see that, whoops, vertical line won't do there. I asked you to cock your right knee in, and I asked you to hold your right knee in to the top of your backswing. Okay, and then I asked you to just turn in the same spot. So here we go. Why are we doing this? We're doing this to create torque. We're doing this to make your shoulders turn more than your hips, which they're going to anyway. But a rotary swing, movement around a fixed point, and here's your fixed point, Movement around a fixed point is much easier to control than the lateral movement. Okay, so I asked you to cock your right knee in, and that as you turn to the top of your swing, you over-exaggerated it, and your right hip moved forward. That's fine. That's just an over-exaggerated attempt to do what I asked you to do.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Eventually, you're not going to have to cock your right knee in, and you're going to be able to turn around your axis point. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when you finish your swing, I want you to make sure, and I did walk around and check, and I saw that your right hand had left your, right palm had left your left thumb. Okay? Keep it on your left thumb right through to the finish. Okay? Okay. And we'll take a little look from the back. We didn't study the back swing, anything on this side. We didn't study anything we did last time. We can just have a quick look at it now. So, the first move back, I would like to see a tiny little bit of your left arm right here. Some tour players do that, some don't.
You can't see it?
No.
Maybe because of a black shirt.
No,
Okay.
can't see it. No, I can see a little bit of your arm underneath here. Should be on the other side. Now, where you are is not incorrect.
Yeah.
It's my opinion that you should have a slightly more relaxed right arm, which is no big deal. Okay?
I think I do it that. Well, keep playing.
Okay. And actually, some tour players do have their right arm very dominant.
Yeah.
It allows them to take the club back in a certain manner. Like I'm saying, it's not a big deal. It's just my opinion that your right arm should be relaxed. So, if I put Immelman, you will notice that you can see a little bit of his left arm.
Right.
Right? Okay? Okay, so. Anyway, no big deal. All right, let's start the club back. Hands are going a little bit too far outside. Take your hands back in a straight line.
Yeah, I know.
All right?
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Is this with my legs still?
yes. So, whether that caused it or not, it really doesn't have anything to do with it.
Yeah.
It might be you just weren't thinking about it. Okay? So try to take your hands back in a straight line. Okay? I will go back and continue to review your, we will go back to your backswing and the positions in your backswing. We will go back to all the way to the top.
Yeah.
But I did want to concentrate today on your right leg.
Okay.
Okay, any questions?
No.
You clear?
Yep.
Okay.